Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Nadine. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I just want to stop by and say, dare to trust God. Dare to trust God. I know we're living in a time where we feel hopeless. Some of us feel hopeless, whether we're Christians or not. We are struggling to find finances to meet our different needs, struggling to find a job, struggling to find a home, and life has just been lifing for us. So from my devotions this morning, I was reading and there's a part that stood out to me and I said, I need to share this for somebody. Typically, I don't do this on my channel, but I want persons to be encouraged. I want you to know that God, He's not dead and He's working. There's a part from my devotions. I still have my journal because I journal. And it says, God's faithfulness in the past gives us assurance that He will keep His promises. Sometimes we feel like God forget us. Sometimes we feel that we're praying and it's going nowhere. Don't be discouraged. There are times in your life that I'm sure in the past where you went through a rough time and you didn't know how you were going to get through it, but you made it. I have been through some of those times, many times. I have so many testimonies I can share. But we want to use those moments to remember that that's the same God. He's faithful. He remains faithful to us. Yes, He works in His time. Sometimes we want things to happen now, including myself. There are so many things that I wish God could just work out for me now, but that's not how it is. He works in His time. So while we're waiting, we're trusting Him. And so, guys, I just want to encourage you that He haven't left you on the wayside. He haven't left you on the wayside. There's a scripture that my mom gave me during COVID when I lived in Japan and I was alone and felt so down and like I was so broken because of what was happening in the world around me. And the scripture she gave me was Jeremiah 32:27, and I never forget it. It says, I am the God of all mankind. Is there anything too hard for me? The answer is a resounding no. There's nothing too hard for God. Absolutely nothing. And if I'm speaking to you and you're one of those persons who have been just struggling and feel like giving up and this Christian life doesn't make sense, or even if you're not a Christian, you're so doubtful, you have so many fears because nothing is working out, dare to trust God. He has not changed. As a matter of fact, that scripture I just shared, God was talking to Jeremiah at the time, and He was telling him that He's not just the God of Israel, but He's also the Lord over all the world and its people, which includes you and I, and that there's absolutely nothing that He can't do or that is too hard for Him. I want us to really believe this. Remember that God is God. He's sovereign. So what is impossible for Him? Nothing. But He also says most persons then and now don't acknowledge Him as Lord. But guess what? That doesn't change the fact that He will work things out for us. God does not treat us according to what we deserve or how we deserve to be treated. So be encouraged. Stay encouraged. Don't give up hope. Trust Him. He has worked in the past and He will work again. He has not changed. He's a covenant-keeping God, and He remains faithful even when we are unfaithful. So whatever your trials are, whatever your struggles are, God has not left you. He's a covenant-keeping God, and there's absolutely nothing too hard for Him because He is the God of all mankind. So again, dare to trust Him, even when things look hopeless. Because it look hopeless, it doesn't mean it is. So be encouraged. Love you guys, and keep praying and trusting. Have a wonderful day.